Facilities that make this program possible are provided by the City of Highland Park. Programs are produced independently by members of the community. The City of Highland Park is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of the City of Highland Park.
Hello, I'm Joyce from the Highland Park Senior Producers, and today we have a very interesting guest, and I'm so glad he was able to come. And his name is Chad Clark.
Yeah.
Did people, during the election, did people mention the Chads?
Oh yes, hanging Chads. I heard a lot about hanging Chads.
I used
What was that,
to have
2000?
a condo right in that place in Florida,
Okay.
and my aunt knew there was something fishy, and she made them do hers over. So yeah.
I think you're my first hanging Chad reference for 2017. So that's consecutive. It's been happening every year since 2000. It's good.
Anyway, welcome here, and you're the new media planner or
manager. Okay,
manager. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought they wrote manager down there at the Highland Park Library.
Yes.
You've been there 5 years.
Yep.
Do you want to just tell a little bit about your resume?
Sure. Yeah. My title is new media manager, but I am a librarian. I went to school to be a librarian. I'll back it up a little bit. Well, I'll back it all the way back up and say that I was
born?
I was born in actually Mississippi on an Air Force base. My dad was in the Air Force. Then he retired. We migrated up north to Indiana. Born and raised in Indiana.
Fort Wayne, you said?
Yeah, the Fort Wayne area. Loved it there. Great place to grow up. Yeah, I really did. Then I moved to Chicago for school. In school, in undergrad, I studied a lot of this kind of thing, like media production, right? I was learning about filming, editing sound, editing film, production work. I did that at Columbia College in Chicago.
Matt goes there, I know.
Yeah, we
One
know
of
a
your
couple people.
technicians,
Yeah. It's a good school if you're interested in that field. So anyways, I did that, graduated, worked in a few studios, enjoyed it, but then, just got a wild, thought that, hey, you know what, I love libraries. I kind of want to do that too.
That's a great library. The best.
Highland Park has a great library.
The best.
Yeah.
So much going on there.
So much going on, yeah. So I enrolled in the graduate program in Dominican University, which is out in River Forest, just west of Chicago. But it turned out that it's kind of perfect timing. Because right as I was entering the library field, which was about 5 years ago, things like media production started popping up in libraries. Okay?
Yeah.
Meaning more and more libraries are starting to offer the tools and guidance on content creation, content being things like film and music. So it just happened that I already knew all about that stuff. So I went and got my library degree. So I became half librarian, half, tech
so you
guy.
could fill in anywhere, actually.
Right. So and that's kind of like, believe me, libraries still have books, and I love books, and we all love books.
I couldn't find one I had. Thank goodness I found it. It was on the floor.
Yeah.
And then
but
the
yeah, so
movies,
that's
they're
kind of,
DVD, is that what they call? Yeah, those are good, yeah.
Oh yeah, library has lots of movies, lots of
That's the
DVDs.
greatest library. I mean, I've even taken voice lessons at the public library downtown Chicago because my teacher happened to get space there to use. And I don't like it as much as, it's just too big and busy. I don't know, I just like this.
It's a little sterile in that way, I
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of marble,
yeah.
but
Even a librarian gave me an umbrella a few weeks ago when it was raining out.
see, now that's service. Yeah,
Yes,
I like
yes.
that idea. We should hand out him umbrellas.
It was in the library, yeah.
It was, okay.
Yeah, she gave someone else's,
Okay, yeah.
but I wrote up a thank
Yeah.
you card to the library.
Nice, nice.
Okay,
So that's kind of what got me
Yeah.
here and why I fit in. The new media, when we say new media at the Highland Park Library, new media means kind of like what we're talking about, like e-books, electronic books, helping people with computers, like things like that. Very generally speaking. So I'm kind of the guy that deals with everything but old-fashioned books at the library.
Oh.
Even though I love them so much.
what do you mean by old-fashioned?
I mean, not old-fashioned. That's a very, I shouldn't use that. I mean,
Fiction
you know,
or
just a paper, a
nonfiction?
book.
Oh,
a book,
oh.
like a good old-fashioned book.
Oh, I
But,
see.
you know,
Yeah, I see.
with paper and
Oh,
binding.
yeah, a
and,
book.
you know, yeah.
I remember when, I shouldn't, that'll give my age away. I remember when paperbacks were a quarter. I
Well,
think.
you know, they still are at the library. We have a sale every
Oh,
weekend.
used ones, though.
Yeah, used
But
ones.
Yeah, well.
Brand new a quarter, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I know I often come and use the computers there, because you have a lot of them
Yes.
that, you have to be a member or not necessarily.
You don't have to be a member.
On the,
We allow
on
guests.
the instant ones, whatever you call them, the quick
Yeah,
ones,
the-
yeah. But your technicians, they're like geniuses, they know everything.
Yeah,
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 just-
they're good. They're
They're
good.
very
They're
good.
Definitely good.
Pleasant and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, all of them have grown up with computers.
Oh,
You
I
know,
see, yeah, nowadays, yeah, yeah.
So to describe what you're saying, we have a computer lab at the
Yeah,
library, and there's about 15 computers
Yeah,
there,
uh-huh.
free to the public access, and we always have somebody there to help people at the
Oh,
computers.
yeah, if not, the regular workers can help too, that work there full-time, you know.
Yep, yep.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, they're not kids, but they're young adults, you know, mostly in their 20s, but they've grown up with computers and smartphones.
Oh, right,
and,
right. My little niece, one day she was walking with two computers at home. She says, she was 3 years old. Don't get this one, it's too slow.
Yeah, they know. Yeah.
They know.
Right.
My friend calls her grandchildren whenever she has a problem.
Uh-huh.
They really know nowadays. Like,
I tell you, I think it's an interesting story, or at least thought or observation, I guess. We have story time at the library,
Oh,
as
yeah.
libraries have for, you know, many generations.
yeah.
And the little kids come in and they, you know, we have a brilliant storyteller at our library.
you?
Yeah,
Oh.
her name's Dina. She's been there going on 25
Oh,
years.
oh.
But the other day, we had some kids come in for her story time, and I was down there taking some pictures, and I saw a little boy go up to a plastic placard that just had a poster on it, and he started pinching and zooming it
Oh.
like you would a phone, like a smartphone.
Oh, oh. Yeah.
You know, so he's
They
there's
could
this.
teach us or me
Well,
something.
he's
that's
thinking
for
he's
sure.
thinking that this, you know, animate object, this
Oh.
plastic,
Oh.
is somehow connected,
Yeah.
right? Or is like a computer.
Oh.
You know, it's like you going up to a newspaper and trying to do that to make the
Oh,
font bigger.
oh.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
It's observation.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the world we live in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the library.
Yeah, back to the library. So, yeah, we're helping a lot of people with technology, as I've said. We're also introducing a lot of things that people might not be aware of, but I think that those who are aware of are really, they're often surprised that we're doing it.
Oh.
For instance, 3D printing. We're doing 3D printing at the
Oh.
library.
Oh.
And you may or may not have heard of 3D printing. In the last couple of years, it's a technology that's become much more affordable and accessible to consumers.
Oh.
And it's really just a process of computer-aided design, meaning you're getting on a computer and you're drawing up, you're imagining something, an object that you'd like to create,
Oh.
and then you're saving it as a file and you're putting that file on a machine, a 3D printer, that's actually creating the object. So the library has a 3D printer, and when I say it makes an object, it's making that object out of plastic. It's melting the plastic.
Oh, my.
The same plastic that Legos are made out of.
Oh.
So for example, like here we made a model of a transmission, right? Okay, it's a 3D printed at the library. Each piece was individually printed and designed at the library. And you probably can't see a lot of detail on camera, but
Oh, yeah, we could see it pretty
okay.
good.
Yeah, there are multiple moving parts. And this is something that could end up in, say, like a vocational class at school or something, you know. There's a lot of potential in creating whatever it is you can imagine. So I also wanted to show this one because it's my favorite 3D print.
Oh.
It's an owl. It's a half owl, half Batman.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Who thought of that? Yeah.
Well, you know, just some kid.
Oh,
and
really?
that's why I thought I wanted to bring this one and talk about it,
Oh,
particularly
yeah, interesting.
it's a mashing of ideas, right, and imagination. Like, oh, you know what? I love Batman, and here's an owl. I like owls too. Why not just make a bat owl? You know, so
Like a mermaid, a fish.
right, yeah. So to me, that kind of like really highlights or expresses like the beauty of 3D
What part is
printing.
the owl like?
His bottom half. He's got like little talon, or you know,
Oh,
whatever those feet are
yeah,
called. Are they
yeah.
talons? And he's got his wings. But then his head is a Batman. So this
Yeah.
is just purely, you know,
What are those things
imagination.
standing up?
Oh, those are his bat ears. Batman has bat
Oh,
ears.
I'm
yeah.
not that familiar with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, the kids are.
Yeah, oh, I'm
of
sure,
course, right?
sure.
So,
Very interesting, yeah.
yeah, lots of exciting 3D printing going on. And when I say the library has a 3D printer, it's not me or another librarian that's 3D printing things for people. We're showing people how to do it themselves.
Oh,
Right? We're empowering people to say, hey, this is the tool, this is how you use it.
Oh,
Now you use it however you want. You know? So, yeah.
yeah.
So that's a really fun part of the job. So yeah, what else? That's one of many other exciting things happening at the library. What else should I go into? Is there a particular direction you'd like, or should
No,
I
you
just?
know more about it than
Yeah,
I do,
yeah,
so
yeah.
just whatever you want to speak about.
Yeah, yeah.
What is STEM programming?
That's a good question. Yeah, so
Listed here.
yeah. STEM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and math. Another acronym very similar is STEAM. They add art to it, so that's like science, technology, engineering, art, and math. It's a popular acronym, or more like an initiative that's been happening in schools and in libraries, you know, for probably about 5-6 years now.
Oh,
Yeah, the White House started having a STEM day
Oh,
during the
really?
Obama administration.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and inviting kids into the White House, and basically it looks like a modern day science fair.
I know there was a TV program yesterday on stem cell research and stuff.
Okay, STEM
Yeah.
cell research, different
Oh, is
different
it?
from STEM
Oh,
education.
oh,
Yeah, but just as exciting. But so yeah, we do programs like 3D printing falls under the engineering and technology part of STEM. So we're showing kids how to do 3D printing, and they're walking away making things, all kinds of things, but simple objects. Yeah, so 3D printing is part of STEM, but we also...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that falls under the... When I say STEM,
Okay.
I'm really saying all of our programs,
Oh.
because in
yeah,
addition
but
to
I
3D...
clarified it with you.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so like another popular program we have at the library is coding, a coding club.
Oh,
And by coding, I mean computer coding, right? So the kids are coming in and very often showing us how to code, the older ones at least. But we have programs for the younger kids who are already interested in wanting to know what's under the hood of their iPad or their computer.
Right.
Right, they're already curious, like.
Yeah, kids are curious.
Yeah, most, well, District 112 and 113, I believe, are Chromebook schools, meaning one-to-one, meaning every kid has a Chromebook. They get one at the beginning of the year, and they keep it with them the whole time.
Really?
Right. So, kids are imaginative, and most of them are naturally inclined to wonder, like, how does this thing work? So we do coding programs where we're like, okay, bring your Chromebooks over to the library, and let's, instead of doing homework per se, let's do some fun.
Yeah, they would be more fun than.
Yeah, we kind of trick them into like.
They complain about all the homework they get now.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
a lot of homework.
But then we're like, well, what if you could code a game? Okay, and they're like, oh, that's okay, that's fun. That doesn't sound like homework,
Yeah.
So, that's fun. So that's a STEM kind of program.
Also, you give lessons there too, don't you? They did, I know, on the computer.
Oh, sure.
Training or something.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm sitting here talking.
People make an appointment.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been talking all about like emerging technology and the fancy.
Yeah.
But we certainly still do and always will continue to do. It's a major part of why a public library exists, is we are providing basic computer skills for those who need it.
I think some of your technicians are getting tired of me. I can't remember.
Oh, no,
Every time I make them tell me, now how do you do this? Like your producer form, how do I send it? Because they have different ways of doing it, Alan and Maddie. They do it entirely different.
Yeah. And that's the thing with the internet. There often is many ways to do one thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I try to write it down, but then I don't know. I always have to ask them, like me again.
Yeah. In the nature of technology, it's always changing to improve. So the way you sent your producer's form last month may not be the same way, a month from now.
Oh, right.
Just because the browsers themselves change.
Yeah, and they keep it under files, and I don't know what Skype is, though. What is Skype?
Skype is, it's a way to video chat. It's basically like making a phone call, but through a video instead of a phone.
Oh, I see. You see the person.
Yeah. That's becoming more and more popular at the library. We're getting
Is
a lot more. Yeah. It's becoming popular actually for grandparents to Skype with their grandchildren. And different parts of the country. I've got a lady who comes in often to Skype at the library because she has 2 grandchildren in Boston. And she'll actually read a story, a book to them on the other line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, she does it with the computer then?
Yeah. So the grandchildren are on the other line.
Not that I have grandchildren, but I have to learn what that is because a friend tells me, oh, it's wonderful and everything.
Yeah.
And I think somebody here does Skype too.
Yeah,
but I'll come to the library. I'll bother them.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for, right?
I have a 2-year-old boy.
Do you?
Yeah. And he loves trains. And I take the train. I live in Evanston. And I come up to Highland Park. And I take the train back and forth every day. And I'll call him up on Skype. I'll call his mom. He doesn't have a phone yet. But I'll hold it out the window, and then I'll show him the train. And he's looking at the train from home, and he thinks it's the neatest thing. Because it's a train.
10. Okay. Yeah. You just have the one child?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far,
yeah, I like real trains, too. I didn't like to fly at one time, but I guess now the trains are boring, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've been cross country so many times,
Via train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I became a travel agent, and I didn't even fly. I was afraid. Now that I have to pay, I fly. Yeah. So let's see, and you have lectures there all the time. People are lecturing at, there's something every day there just about. I mean, person doesn't have to go to school. They could just sit there and learn all about everything. I mean.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we really try hard to bring in people from the community to share their knowledge.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of goodwill built into a public library.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of statistics, but you could probably figure it out for yourself. I mean, most people just like the library, even though they don't know why. It's just something they support.
Yeah, well, originally you just think of books, and people, I mean, with the computers, they don't go to bookstores that much anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, yeah.
They do things online, and
yeah.
and even shopping. But I wouldn't do that because you don't know how it looks on you or if it fits you or what, you know, for clothing.
It's hard, yeah. I can do shoes online because I know exactly what my size is. But something like a shirt or pants, it's a little hard.
Yeah, I know somebody, she'd order everything online and then she'd return it to the store, and they had to close. They had so many credits. I mean, debit. What is it? It's just minus. It was always her bringing in all her returns. Honest, it's true.
Well,
I'm not going to say where, but other stores, the chain of stores, they just wouldn't allow it. Go where you bought it or something. They'd tell her, but that was terrible. I said, don't go to one store. They said, mind your business. It was a relative of a course.
Yeah.
You know. That's so.
When you said shopping, it reminded me too that we have a lot of people that come into the library to pay bills.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Well, more and more.
Can you do that there?
You can, and more you're getting kind of not forced to, but it's getting closer and closer to where in some cases you can only pay, you know, online. So
I usually call. I don't know how safe it is.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The man at the bank used to do it for me, but he transferred to a different branch. So.
Yeah. So, I guess as time moves on, time moves forward. I think more and more things that are really utilities are becoming dependent on computers and the internet.
Yeah.
For example, we've always, for years, the library have handed out tax forms, right, during tax season.
Oh, yeah, I know, they have that.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's historically a very busy time for the library because we've got people coming in. Are the tax returns here yet? And
yeah. I wish you were open even later. But I should suggest it, right?
Yeah, we probably should be at certain times of the year.
Like on the weekend, it's, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
But as things move online more, the government is handing out less tax forms, for example. They're giving libraries and other institutions fewer and fewer of those because they want people. It saves them money if people can do it online.
Yeah, I did something online, and people went down to get proof of this and that, and it went right through mine online. I didn't have to bother at all.
Right.
In fact, at the library I did it, and I got the approval, you know, right away and everything. So, what did people do before? Oh, you ask people the time now. Sometimes I don't take my watch with, and they take out their telephone or their iPod or pad to tell you the time. People don't even wear watches anymore. They don't.
Right. I still do. I love my old watch.
Yeah, but mine's fast, so I'll be on time. 15 minutes fast. So
to recap my tax form story, though, the point of that story is that librarians are assisting people because they're coming in and like, well, I need my tax return. I don't know how to get it online. So that's where a librarian's coming in and showing them this is where you access it.
In fact, I talked to Social Security today. I need a form. And what did they tell me? Oh, it'll take 10 days by mail, to try to do it online. She said I could, so.
Right, whereas if you know where to find it online, you can print it up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, they told me, you know, what's a www, Social Security gov, you know.
Right, some long extension.
Right. And so anything new coming up that we don't know about that the library's going to have?
Anything new?
Or don't you know yet? Or?
There's always something new. There's always like fun programming. Of
Oh,
course, I'm
yeah.
drawing a blank. We do actually, I wanted to mention, in June, we have this will be our third annual How To Fest.
Oh,
It's called a
what is
How
that?
To Fest. It's on a Sunday. We've done it the previous 2 years. And what we do is we invite people from all over the community to share what it is they do or what it is they're
Oh.
good at, how to, the How To Fest.
Oh.
Yeah, in the past we've had a couple thousand people come in through
You're
the
kidding.
library on a Sunday. Yeah.
Where do you hold it in the library?
Throughout all parts of the library.
Really? Oh, that's good
Yeah,
to know.
we just I think we have about 50
Like
different
a social
presenters.
event or
Yeah,
something. Mhm.
about 50 presenters, and they colonnate different parts of the library.
Did they have food there?
Sometimes, oh yeah, we had a cupcake maker. Yeah,
Oh, what?
we had a cupcake maker last
Oh,
year.
did you?
Sunset Food came out last
Oh.
year and showed us how to carve a turkey, and then
Oh.
you could eat the turkey.
Uh-huh.
We had some local beer brewers that set up a beer maker,
Oh,
like
really?
in the library.
Oh, yeah, I didn't, that's hard.
So
That seems
yeah,
like-
yeah, that's going to be super fun. We've had,
You're going to have it this summer?
yeah, it's coming up in June. I can't
Oh,
remember the
oh.
exact date, but
Because there's not that much to do on Sundays a lot of times, so that's a good thing.
yeah, we kind of
No
strategically,
transportation if you don't have a car.
yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's a
Public
fun day.
transportation, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's like a get-together, a social event.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
And you introduce yourselves and,
Yep,
uh-huh.
yep.
Did they have it before, too?
Yeah, this will be our third time doing it.
Oh,
Um,
and what is it
just a
called?
good fun.
Does
It's
it
called
have a
How,
name?
How To Fest. Yeah,
Oh.
like how-to-fest.
Oh,
How To Fest.
and I know they teach Spanish there.
Yes.
I've taken,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we've got a Spanish-speaking club
Oh,
that kind of just asked the library if they could start using the space as a regular meeting place, and we said absolutely.
oh, and those meeting rooms, they're always all taken, those rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a nice addition
Oh,
to the
yeah.
library. A couple years old
Even the
now.
washrooms, they redid them, they're beautiful.
That's
'cause-
new. You asked what's
Yeah,
new.
the floor is beautiful, and
was
there's
long
room
overdue.
in there, and I mean, I'm comparing somewhere else that did theirs, and it's so small. I mean, it was closed for the longest time, though.
Yeah.
You had to go downstairs. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. And they show movies there, don't they? They have big screens up and authors all the time.
Yep. Lots of famous authors. Well, famous,
So
unfamous.
you do other things besides the technology too, while you're there?
Yeah, well, I do our website, the library's website. I curate that. I do all of our social media, meaning Facebook and things like that.
Right. And you're on LinkedIn.
I personally am
Yeah,
in
personally,
LinkedIn.
yeah.
And occasionally I'll actually do workshops with patrons to show them how to navigate LinkedIn.
Oh, that's a good idea. I know, and they even had something on eBay about a month or two
Yeah,
ago.
that one's becoming popular lately.
Yeah, I think they had a second one too.
Yeah, we did it again because the first one had a good turnout.
Mm-hmm.
People are suddenly interested in selling their things
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, I once did a wheelchair of my mother's to some people. They couldn't get Medicare. They were from Mexico. They came and
Oh, interesting.
bought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have, since nobody's answered me, whatever else I wanted to sell.
Okay,
So.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's another good thing. So we have to wind up in a minute or so, and
Okay.
it's been very informative, everything.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
It's lovely seeing you outside of the library.
Oh, yeah, right. So, you take the subway, the L, and then,
I
up
take the
and back.
metro. I take the metro train.
Oh, the Metro, not
Yeah.
the regular subway L.
It doesn't come up this far.
Oh, yeah, it only
Right.
goes, then it goes to, Wilmette,
I think Linden
Yeah.
or something, and yeah.
Yeah,
Wilmette.
okay, we're gonna have to close it up now.
All
Thank
right,
you
thank
so
you so
much.
much.
And here, and thank you, and maybe you'll come again.